And good afternoon, folks. It's time to rack our brains yet again, trying to understand programming. And we've done a few. We've done about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's going slow, but we're powering through. And we'll hopefully, actually learn something with this game. We'll see. I doubt it, but we'll see. Oh, no. Okay, so we got this lovely object. The Radio X, which is right here, is a non-blocking X-bus input connected to the radio receiver. Yes. Yes, of course. Okay, so red, green, and blue are simple outputs connected to the ultra-bright RGB tricolor LED from top to bottom. So red, green, and blue. Activate with, I imagine, 100. Okay. 50. Huh? Non-blocking. So every time you ask for an input without it having anything new, it will return minus 999. Right. Well, it seems simple. What's the fourth one, though? So this is what I understand from this. It's going to give us a value, okay? And that value should go here. So this would be 0 to red, which flatlines the red, 50 to green, and 100 to blue. Simple enough, right? But what's the fourth one? Okay, let's see. No, that will probably not work. We're gonna need, imagine 2. Because we're going to need to plug into 3. No, that wouldn't work. No, actually. Oh, this is X-bus, right. No, this would work. Let's see. So we plug it in on this. Fourth value is pulse length. The 999 would be a bit too long. This is how I imagine this would work. Right? $909 means until next signal. Yeah, but it doesn't have enough. It doesn't have enough pins. Just want to move this to the ACC. I just want to see what it does. Okay. Let's see. So one step clears two values. Or does it? You need to filter out the 999s. Okay. So if it's equal to minus 999, oh, actually let's need to filter out the 999s first, yes. And all four values are sent in the same cycle. Yeah, but how are we gonna make it so... Like, what I would like to do is have the first value go out into P0. No, actually... the last value. Third value would go out to P0. You can move them all before sleeping. Okay. Okay. So if the ACC is minus 999, well, nothing happens. If it's not, then we want to send the value through the X bus, right? I want to see something. Hey there, you fiend. You find. If it's what I'm thinking... If what I'm thinking is correct, you might need 3. Oh my. Sure hope not. So, is there a command where I can wait for 2? Probably. I should check my reference folder here. SLX. Sleep until data is available to be read. Okay. Is that how it works? I'm just trying to see something here. Oh. Okay, so I got a wrong. Seems like there's like I need to pad it out with a step or two. Where's the Now I could be wrong. You got to move more values out of the RX. Yes. Yes, I do. Well, let's see. Let's see what's going on. So right now, minus 999. Do we need to move it? Oh yeah, we wanted to check the ACC. Well, do we need to? Why exactly are you sending the ACC 3 times? Well, one's to P0. It's not over here. But the timing is off. But I thought by having this sleep, this would make the timing work. But it does not work. Okay, what if we take the check? Oh. I'm just trying stuff here. Is it moving down when my check is at minus? Oh. Because it's not in the ACC. Duh. Duh. Okay, we almost got it. We got one of them. Okay, what's going on? So right now, let's check in if it's minus 999. Perfect. Now we hit the 0. Sending the 50 to P1. No. So I should probably how can I make this work out? So restart. Complete restart. Do we need this? No. Don't see why we would need this. What if we put 3? Would that work? do we need 3? Actually, your first method worked. It's just that you decided to send to the ACC 3 times instead of getting more from X0. Did I now? So I'm looking at this here, okay. Now this is not a problem. Oh, okay, we got information coming in. But then this. I think we need to incorporate the 4th value there. But how? Hey there, Callum. You want to help me with my homework? Need a timekeeping chip. Yeah, I think you're right. Unless we put this at the end. No. Unless we need 2. No, we need 1. That could work. Alright, so I imagine the timing is important here. Isn't there a splitter? Yeah, but it's not recommended. We only got this to work with. Hey there, Advich. Okay, so nothing coming in. We can ignore this, the minus 999. And then we get 4. Four pieces of information coming in. And this. Now the last one, we can store it as time. Because right here we would want it to function for 4 time units. Am I right? Yes. Function for 4 time units. Function for 2 time units. So how do we send the data? So it goes, number 1 sends to P1, number 2 sends to X2 to X0 to P1. You know, wouldn't it be better to the other side though? Would this be last? Because it's a direct connection. Hey there, FP. So I was thinking the first value can go into the DAT. The last value can go into the ACC. They have a description. Yeah, sure. Basically, this is sending signals to light up the LED here. Yeah, exactly. The intensity and the duration is the last input. Now then, how are we going to do this? So we bring in from the X0 Now, if we put it in the ACC, what happens? Yes, you're right. Need to filter out the minus 999. Well, it doesn't matter, because we can always put a tech and say if tech on the ACC is equal to minus 999, do nothing. If it's not, then we would want to move the ACC into X0. X3, sorry. Should put it in the DAT. Okay. Yeah, but how are we going to send the DAT? Oh, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Yeah, because it's only a number, and then from there it's X0. Right. Because now we want the timings here. We want this to move, this, and this, and this. I wonder if there's like a check. Oh, this is a check, actually. Now you can just move X0 to X3. Okay. This won't work though. It's gonna freak out because it's waiting for a bus signal. So SLX X0. Okay, let's just see what this does for now. Okay, that's not working already. Wait. No, the problem is we got too many operations going. Hey there, J-Clones. I'm busting my balls here. Because look, minus 999. We'll do a sleep 1. We get 0. Cool. Now it's checking for 0. But by the time it moves, it's already at 100. So we're missing out on our 50 right there. Like I said, we got too many operations. It's gonna have to be like, once this goes in, it's bang, 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 and bang. Like it has to be 4 operations. What if we check if x0 is 999? If it's not, then we move x0 to x3. Then we move x0 to x3 again. Because the thing is, where the 50 went is, it was a check. So now it checked if it was minus 999. Then it moved the 0 to our x3, and then it moved to the other step, and we were already at 100. So, like I said, we have to do this like one shot. What would that do? Well, that's not working. That's easy. Send the 50 and the 100 first, then send the DAT. Whoa. Why don't you wait until the input comes, send the RGB value to the exit straight, put the time in the ACC. Yeah, but how do you hold the value? Just gonna throw it off completely, but no, it's not gonna work because it doesn't have an input. Because the problem is, it's not sending the 0 value. And I think this won't move if there's no value coming in, as in 0. So that's why this 0 is messing us up completely. Are you sure the radio discards the 50 if you don't take it in immediately? I mean, sure, we can put it into the DAT. Okay. How far am I? Did about 10 missions. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the problem I have with this game. Like, you know what you need to do, but you have no idea how to do it. What if... Okay. What if... get 2 direct signals from the box. It's not going to change. Oh, you know what? we're still gonna miss out on a... I keep doing that, it's not working. Because we want to check if it's not, if it's minus 999. Does SLX consume the input? No, but it will not activate if it's at 0. That's the problem. And our first input for red is 0, and we can't just go, oh well, let's put the red at the third one. That won't work, because eventually we're gonna get 0 again. Why is this minus 0? Oh no, it's just a stain. Couldn't you just push the inputs to 4 different chips? Like, this is what we need to do. We need to have 3 inputs. the chip receives 3 inputs and it sends them for X amount of time. And the timing has to be like, there can't be any waiting between the... Well, that's why I thought what you do... How can we do this? How can we do this in a way where even if it's 999, we send it, but the chip here won't, because that's going to be our first operation. This is always red. And 999 always comes right before red. What if we put that here? Or we do a check where, if it's minus 999, we do nothing but sleep. But if it's not, then we take the signals in. Yeah, I think, let's try that. So we check if X0 is 999. If it is, jump to end. If it's not, jump to start. Now the problem is, it's going to want to wait here. And we're going to get the same problem as last time. Yeah, you're right. We're going to eat the first one. No, it doesn't work. Why are you torturing yourself? Because life is pain. No, that's the problem. We can't have too many operations because we're gonna eat numbers. Like last time, we ate the 50. Now we were eating the 0 there. It has to be the second where 999 is over. We gotta get all the numbers. Would this work? It won't work though. Because it's waiting for a signal. Well, clearly I must be in the wrong, because everyone's saying that I'm wrong, so let's go through this one operation at a time so we can finally understand how do we do this. I think that's the key here, trying to find out how this works. Alright, so first operation, what would it be? Do we take the x0 and we move it to the dat? And then we check the dat if it's at minus 999. If it's not, then wrong button. We will send x3, x0 to x3. Okay, so I must be doing something wrong then. Should send dat, not x0. Ah, right, you are correct. So, let's try that again. And then we will send dat to P1, and then we will send the dat to P0, and we won't do the last one. The last dat is the ACC. Oh, that's right, we wanted to move the last dat into the ACC. Now, how would that work? You're aware you're sending 0 to all your inputs. Well, no, if I was aware, I wouldn't be making this right now. Only the first is stored in that, the rest are fresh. But why? You know? Why not just send it directly? Yeah, we still have this problem, though. Or it's waiting for an input. Okay, so we got the problem here. Now, how do we make it so everything stops after the ACC? Yes, but how do we make it work? Like, we can't make it sleep the ACC. Oh, yeah, that could work. Sub-Zero. Sub 1 to the ACC. And you move 0 to everything. Would that work? Oh, right, yeah. Now, would that work? As in, if ACC is not equal to 0, sub another one. Oh. I think we got it. Still don't get how I got that, or how you guys got that. The buffering thing is still... Alright, what do we need to do here? Alright, X and Y are simple inputs connected to an unknown device. Position sensor. Power is a simple output connected to an unknown device, presumably some type of motor or high power switch. Map the XY coordinates to the corresponding power value. Oh, okay, I gotta look up the codes here. What the hell does that even mean? Okay. So the values are 30, 50, and 80, and 0. Okay, so I'm going to write down the codes, the values here, and then we'll go from there. So it's x is smaller than 20. It equals 30. If x is above equal or above 60, it's also 30. But if y, let me give you a second here. We'll put a little plus there. But if y let's do this the other way. 40 is smaller than y, but bigger than 80. No. If y is bigger than 40 and smaller than 80, then it's equal 80. And the other one is if 40 smaller than x, then it's 0. I love algebra. But if 40 y 80, then it's 80. Simple enough, am I right, guys? Well, actually, it's pretty simple. Yeah, that's it. That's what I had there, Max. But I don't want to have my PDF always open. Oh, there's a note. Oh! That's what you meant. There you go. Go back home. Alright, so basically we're just going to do checks the whole way. That's what I think. That's what you need to do. Or we can have just this do that. And then actually no. Seems like so in other words, you can just ignore y if it's not between 40 and 80. Yes, that is correct. Maybe I need a bigger box for more code though. Well, we'll start with that. Actually, no, I should probably... No. You should be able to do this with one big box. No, I don't have enough pin switches. There's 1, 2, and 3. It's not that many checks. Well, we'll see. Alright, so how do we do the lesser than? I think it's TLT, I think. TGT, TLT. TCP. Compare the value between the first and the second. I imagine we'll have to do that as well. So let's do a if P1 is lesser than 20, then it's 30. But if it's 40, then it's 0. Oh, okay. Maybe we need to store data? Because we're gonna have like 20 checks to, wait, let's see. We gotta check if X is below 20. But we also gotta check if Y is between 40 and 80. Now let's go through all the operations first. TGT P160. You're aware you can nest those checks. Oh yeah, definitely, man. I definitely know what the hell you're talking about. Oh, I'm trying to figure out how to do 40, between 40 and 80. Unless it's 2 operations. That's where you can use nesting. Try TGT40. Okay. I imagine that's for Y, right? TGT40 on P0. So that would be, yeah, but how do I do something with that after, you know? Like I can't go plus again. Like you can't have another step under that. Unless you do a jump. No, that wouldn't work. How would you get another operation in? Unless you gotta have like multiple jumps. You can go plus again. Ah, okay. Okay. So, and then if it's not, so it's gonna go like if it's 60, and then there. But if it's not, if it's 20, then it would go there. Or let's say, no, if it was 90, let's say, then it would go to the minus. Yeah, like if it wasn't like tabbed out, like if it wasn't like here, then you would, oh, okay, that's how it works. But whatever. So this is always going to be 30. Or is it the other way? Oh, no, move 30 to X1. I think that's what it is. There's an example with nesting in the manual. Is there? I don't have time to read this. Alright, this will always be this. And page 11. Ah, okay, I see it. Okay, so, and, oh, that's it. That's the only one that we're 100%, like there's no other operation going for that. sorry, P0. If it's greater than 40, well, it's the same operation here. I'll just copy and paste. But we're going to put a little plus here. Now if it's wrong, now we're out of room. I think we might not have enough room for this little chip here. Now if it's not in there, just want to double check here. There we go. Oh hey, I'm missing an operation here. Oh no, it's not didn't miss an operation, it's the wrong value. There we go. Okay. So if it's 60, and it's between 40 and 80, then we will move 80 to X1. If it's not, we will move 30 to X1. We're not going to have enough room. You know, we could probably have a jump. Probably. Then again, we could get this in. Alright, so we're checking if 20, if it is, it moves. Checking if 60, if it is, and it's between 40 and 80, then you move 80. If it's not, you move 30. And the last one, we're checking if Y is between wait a second. Wait a second, I got an operation that's not working here. I'm looking at the diagram here. If X is between under 20, it's 30. Yes. If x is above 60, equal or above 60, it's 30. But if it's between 40 and 80, then it becomes 80. Yes. Now we got the flux point problem. We also got the 50 problem. Unless we have another operation, which would be above 20 and under 60. Yeah, so if we have a 20x60, then that's 0. But if that's between this is not good. There we go. Now this is the real operation. Not like you guys can see it, but am I going to have enough room? Well, let's see if also I did finish that one. Okay, no, this is nothing. This is nothing yet. That'll be our Y. TGT P1. Oh. Oh, that works. Does it work though? Yeah, it works. TGT, but TLT P1 60, and it's 40. We'll move 50 to x3. If not, we'll move 0 to x3. And we sleep 1. And then we just do SLX, like 0. That's it. Oh, made a mistake. What do we have 50 here? Value's 48. The X value's 30. Oh, did I make a mistake? The X is not greater. Oh, this is my bad. Is it my bad? 30? P1's above 30. Yes. Okay, I think this is getting in the way. So we can make this check here, like straight up. Wait a minute, we can make all of these checks here. Like if it's not above 20, then we move 30. Let's put that there, copy this down, just in case. If it's not that, okay. Would that work? Oh, no, we still got a problem. What's the problem? Oh, okay, no, never mind. I think I see it now. Now this would work, right? No. So here's the problem. Why? If TGT is above 60, yes. If it's not, move 30. Okay, that's the problem. think I'm gonna need jumps. Because I want the minus to activate on this, not on that. That's the issue here. So we're gonna have to have jumps. Yep. Because think about it, we'd have to have like first check, and if this yes, jump 2, and then we do the second check with the Ys. Don't want to lose my code. Now let's try and sort everything out here. Let's remove everything with P0. Start from the beginning. So, if P1, well, it's going. Can't wait to get going, be done. If P1 is greater than 20, and is also greater than I would need another move 30, right? to see something. So they both activate on a minus. So there is no... You lied to me, guys. Okay, this works there, but I want to see if it works when P20 is on. I might be wrong though. I want to see if this activates. Let's put it on 30. If it activates both of them. It does activate both of them. Okay, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Unless I don't even need that. Just go like that. Yeah, but the thing is... Alright, what was it? If it's not either, it'll move to X. Okay, so I was in the wrong there. I was doubling the operations, I think. We jump to start. Okay. And at start, we check if P0 is between 40 and 80. We move 0 to X3 if it is. We jump to start. If this works, then we don't do anything. 50. Would that work? Oh, it's a great start already. Also, should be a plus there. All right, so if the target is above 20, and below 60, we move 0 to x3. All right. Now I'm messing up in my operations here. What is the whoa? So it's smaller than 20, it's 30. If it's higher than 60, it's 30. We got that there. Perfect. No problem. If it's 0, if it's between those two, it could be 0, or it could be 50 or 80. That's the problem. Yes, yes, you're right. You should check Y first. Because there's less to check. No. What if we just remove that, put that there? check if there's a greater than. We're going to run out of room. Because if we check out P1 greater than 60, and it's between the two things, I think I have enough room. P1's greater than 60. Then we will move $80 to X3. If it's not, we move 0 to X3. No, we move 50. If it's smaller than, why do I have an 80? Oh, right. If lesser than to 20, then move move 30 to X3. We're gonna run out of room. So right now, if it's between 40 and 80, we jump to start. Start. If it's higher than 60, it's 80. If it's not, it's 50. But if it's not, move 30. Can kind of trick it. I'm gonna miss one line, because we could kind of do it where if it's between like we could do this, or was it? And if it's not, you move 30 to X3. But we're missing a sleep. Labels and code can be... Oh, really? Oh. By the by, do you need the start level and jump to start? What do you mean? So why are we getting 50 here? 48. It's giving us 50. So 48. Oh, I made a mistake here. It's my mistake. Okay, so it's really this. If it's between 40 and 80, we jump to A. Why did I do it like that? Why did I do it like that? So 60 and less between yeah, that's the problem. We don't have enough code. So that's why I wanted to do the check with the Y at the end, not at the start, because there's not there's less. There's less stuff going to that. I do B? Oh, hey, yeah, you're right. Don't need to jump to A, do you? No, not really. Wait, yes. Yes, the reason why is we didn't want to have like stuff. Like if this is like if this is true but this is false. We had number problems earlier. Oh, this is so much simpler. what if you P1 is greater than 20, and if it's lesser than 60, you get 30. But the problem is, is the 30, is the 60, above 60. So we jump to B, let's see. Yeah, I know. And B is a check. Oh. $40 and $80. Oh, without the plus. Now, if it is between 40 and 80, and P1 is greater than 60, then it would be 80. To X3. I know, move 80 to X3. I want to see something. No, that wouldn't work. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, that could probably work. Hell, we wouldn't even need a big box, right? Let's see. Okay, so actually TGT P0 bigger than 40, and if it's lesser than 80, then we move 50 into X1. If it's not, we move 0. Or we just sleep. Now what we would want to do is send X0 into the ACC. But the thing is, we're gonna have to wait for an input first. Do we need to wait for an input though? Now if X is under 20, how do you ensure the second chip doesn't block you if you add from X? That's a good question there, Suzuka. If it's less than 20, we want to move 30. To the ACC. Which challenge is this one? The audio algorithm? No, it's the geometric specifications, I guess. It's the drill. Oh, no, I'm silly here. Greater than 20, 20 lesser than 60. Move 0. If not, we move 30. Do we want to wait for the pin though? By pin I mean X bus. I think I'm gonna block on the... Oh yeah, definitely working here. Definitely working here. Isn't there a way to clear your ACC? Okay, no, we're waiting. This is not good. You need to move 0 to the ACC, right? But this is not good. Unless... this has to be first. Yeah, this has to be first. Yes, this is working. This is working. Why aren't you picking up the 50 now, or the 30? It's the SLX. What if I moved 0 to X1? Now we never have to wait. Oh, this is what I was doing wrong. This is what I was doing wrong. Absolutely. Absolutely. Send 50, puts it in the box. Now we check, are we between 20 and 60? If we are, then we turn back to 0. But we can do a check. We have to do a check that if the ACC is at 50, then it becomes 50. Oh, this is a problem though. So that would give us move 50 to the ACC. But if it's not that, then it has to be 0. But if it's not that, it has to be 30. You need more lines. Sub in the other thing. Let's get ourselves another note. Was this long play in the poll? Yes, yes it was. Yes it was. So we move 30. We move 50 into the ACC. Then we check. Is it greater than 20? Is it smaller than 60? Is there 50 in the ACC? Yes. If it's not, move 0. But what if we put in a jump? I don't know how the other boards work. Oh, okay. So, right now, moving 50, we check. Is P0 20? Above 20? Between under 60? Yes. Is the ACC 50? Yes. Then we move the ACC through. Hell, we don't even need this. This can leave. If not, shut it down to 0. Because we would need like all of this if it's above 30 or under 30, unless get a jump in. What if we retake this? If it is, we jump to B. If it's not, it's move 30. Move 30 to the ACC. Would that work? I think I removed something there that's important. Well, first off, let's clear out this. Why is it 50? It's between 20 and 30. Check if the ACC is at 50. Oh. Get rid of that. Don't think it matters though. Why are you feeding me 50? 40 and 30. I'm missing an operation here. Is it plus? If it's between 40 and 80, it gives us 50. Right. Okay. So we check out the x. Is the x between 20 and 60? If the answer is yes, then we go to A. If the ACC is at 50, we move it to 0. Why? Because between 20 and 60, it is 0. If it's not between 40 and 80. Wait a minute. Are my calculations wrong here? Because there should be 50 here then. If that's anything to... Because x is between 20 and 60, right? X is between 20 and 60. It's 36. Why? It's between 40 and 80. Why is this not on 50 then? Did I mess up? from 40 to 60, it should be 50. Right? Let's reset. Do a check. Okay, that changes everything then. If it's 40 to 60, that changes everything. Close enough. God damn it. I'll just take it easy, just do some Shenzhen I. Well, okay. Yeah, but there's still the problem. The problemo. This should be 0 then. That's going to work just fine until we hit that. What if we do TLT P0 20 add 30. Or we take this. No, that won't work. No, that will work. We take this. It's greater than 20 and lesser than 60. We add 30. We're close. We're very close. What's the problem? We're not adding the 50 to the ACC. Why? Greater than 39, lesser than 81. I imagine that's what you're asking me there, buddy? Oh no, it's flat 80. Okay, never mind. And flat, no, 60 is equal then. It's only 80. And lesser than 20. Greater than 20? Okay. Now, why are we adding 50 to the mix? That's my question. All right, we got 50 in the ACC. We're greater than 39, but lower than 61, so we should jump. We should jump to A. We do not jump to A. Why? Why did we not jump to A? Oh no, so what am I doing? Oh, that's right, never mind. Why do I have this there? What happens if I remove this? Right, that happens. Also, I'm doing something wrong here. It's not the Y. Where is it, the Y? TGT. P040 should be 39. Both of them? Okay, if you say so. What's this? Why there? Why is it 39? If P0 is between 39 and 60, you jump to A. And if it's above A, if the ACC is at 50, I mean, then we remove... What does this even do? No, really, what does that even do? Like, do we even need it there? Because the thing is, we bring 50 in. Okay. Now, if the value's at 50, and it's between 40 and 60, then it's going to be 50. Right? But if it's not, and it's over 20, or yeah, just sub 50. Let's do that. No, actually, I'd rather have move 0, because if we go into the negatives and all that, I mean, it's the same deal, right? Why do we even have this? All right, we want to jump A to ignore that. But why? Then the second one would just add 30. It's too late. We're too deep. We're gonna make it work. Need to determine if X is between 40 and 80. Why 40 and 80? The big problem I see is when it's at 48. Gives us a value of 50, and we don't want that. So why doesn't this kick in? Do we need a check of 20? If we are going to add 30 at the bottom. You never check if you need to add 50. Isn't that the check? 39 to 80? Yeah, we tried doing it your way, and we're still stuck, so it's mostly here. I'm gonna hit the bathroom. Be right back. All right. Let's see what we're doing wrong here. So, right now, we're going to go slowly here. Every step. So right now, we're not feeding anything into the power, which is fine. And then we hit 50 and 33. Fine. And then we hit 50, 36. Oh no, wait, we fixed that. It's right here, the problem. When we hit above 70, turn that 60 into an 80. Is it that? Was it that all along? Oh, no, we made a mistake here. Why is there a mistake? It's probably like a 20 value or something. Let's see if it's 21. Oh, still there. Unless it's 19. Doubt it though. Oh wow, we're in the good ones. Look at that. God damn, that was... No, that was not cool. That was uncool. Jeez, this game is rough. I think I say that at every stream. Bloody hell. Thanks, report. Much appreciated. It's gonna be that for me for tonight, though. Got plans for tonight, so unfortunately we'll have to quit it there. Only did 2 today, which is a shame, but you know, at least we got her done, and yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a good night. At least let us peek on what's next. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. What's the next one? Chinese. In 1, in 5, and in 12 are simple inputs connected to a mechanism that accepts and detects 1 Chinese currency, 5 and 12 tokens. Bell is a simple output connected to a solenoid that rings a small bell when triggered. Out and out 5 are simple outputs. So it's a change machine, I guess. Okay, so on-offs all the time. Should be a huge pain. What's concept spec? I imagine you get specs from the from Steam, and then you get little puzzles that people made. Alright, well, like I said, that'll be it for me. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your night. I know I will. Goodbye.